love Star Wars, right? It's one of my favorite franchises and hopefully one of yours too. But sometimes Star Wars can get a little bit carried away in their stories and actions and bring us some truly over-the-top and disturbing moments. So let's take a look at 7 of those moments in this video. This random dude's head. Now, I will confess, this one doesn't really deserve to be on this list. I just thought I'd put it in there because, I wanted to start this one off with something, like not that over the top, and then we'll go from least over the top to more over the top. But the way that, they execute it and put, all of, the emphasis on the head, they make it a much bigger deal than it actually is, which kind of adds to that, uncomfortable, oh my god, this guy's head is cut off feeling. The arm. Do we really have to say anything else? The Rancor. Now again, this one isn't all that over the top either, but just like the other one, they put all the emphasis on it and nothing else is happening but this, and then the way that they don't actually even show it really just kind of adds to the over the topness, and then the way that the door slowly opens and the way that's executed is really good too. And then the fact that everyone's just cheering it on, it really adds a cool messed up vibe to it that makes it so over the top. The Stormtrooper body parts. But again, so the way that they show the body parts, so close up and even a little bit of guts there, I think, maybe, it just, it really adds that over the top vibe to it, and that something is really eerie, and then the way that it really eerily is pans out along it is really good. It's executed really well, but then when you start to think about how it happened, I think I'll pass. The skeletons. The skeletons themselves aren't too over the top or anything, I guess, but they are a little bit harsh to have in a kids movie. But just remember, okay, the thing that really got it for me is just we saw these people earlier in the movie, and then now the fact that they're these corpses now is pretty dark for a kids movie, if I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, seriously, I kind of wonder what they were thinking when they made this scene. But in the way that they make it kind of a big reveal almost just adds to it, and it's super dark. But I am glad that they kept this in the movie. I want this to be in the movie because it really just goes to show how bad and brutal the Empire really is. And it's always good to know in a movie just who you're gonna be fighting. And so this one, it really gets the message, it really just drives home the point that, hey, the Empire, not the good guys here. Palpatine's death. So now this one is pretty over-the-top gruesome, even for a Star Wars movie. And I mean, seriously, people, we're talking about the series that we literally just covered at Bloody Skeletons. Yeah, but I mean, seriously, if you just pause the frame, wait, hold a minute, pause frame, enhance. Okay, just look at that. Just look at that. I mean, seriously, that is, yeah, seriously. But, I mean, I gotta give him credit. I mean, I guess a gruesome villain does deserve a gruesome death. And besides, and they make it so epic, too, so that, you're not exactly focusing on it as much. So, I guess that, I guess that makes it not as over the top as some other scenes that we're going to get to on this list. But it is pretty gruesome and over the top. burns to the ground. But now, unlike a lot of the other ones that we covered on this list, this one is very, very over the top and gruesome. It's a lot like the Palpatine one, if I'm to be honest with you, but a lot more gory, kind of like the Angkor one. But I mean, at least the Angkor one didn't actually show it. I mean, like this one, like it shows it. I mean, seriously, if you just like look at it, I mean, seriously, okay, just okay, wait, hold on, just look at that, okay, look at that. I mean, seriously, that should like have at least earned this movie a TV-14 rating, right? Oh wait, it did. Oh, never mind. But still, but hey guys, you ever wonder what a burnt ham looks like? Well, there you go, kids.
Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do?
Anakin kills younglings. So now this is by far the most over-the-top scene in Star Wars. And I mean, like, seriously, Anakin, I mean, like, they're just kids. And the thing about this, like, it's executed really well. And I mean, seriously, just look at Anakin's face right there. Just look at that. And the way that he swings out his lightsaber and then we don't actually even see anything just adds to the way that's executed really well. And it's so disturbing and over the top. And by the way, is it weird that I'm more invested in this kid than I am in any of the main characters in the prequel trilogy? And it's probably just the terrible one-liners. And then the fact that Obi-Wan and Yoda later come back and see the bodies. I mean, seriously, what is this? The Hunger Games? I mean, wow, Star Wars. Just wow. But, of course, even though Star Wars can have some pretty over-the-top and disturbing moments, Star Wars is always really good and really fun to watch. So we all still love you, Star Wars.